Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday, last day of April 2025 already. Where is this year going? It's crazy. We're coming into May, and which means for some places tourist time is coming up. Michigan is one of those, my home state. And I saw a video post from the Needy Homesteader this morning, and I didn't realize the extent of the damage that has happened in northern Michigan from all the recent rains and snowmelt and stuff. And so that prompted me this morning to go on the National Park Service. And there's this place in northern Michigan called the Picture Rocks. And there's also trails and stuff like that that you can walk. And I am seeing right away, for alerts in effect, the Munsing Falls Trail within Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore is closed until further notice. Approximately 75 feet of the paved trail was washed out on April 28th from recent heavy rainfall and seasonal snowmelt. They're still dealing with wintry road conditions. And then the bridge connecting Miners Castle to Miners Beach is closed for a full bridge replacement. And those closures are to go through spring 2025. So that should be soon. That wasn't part of this. That was just a planned, I guess, thing. But what is really a concern is this trail going through Pictured Rocks. And it's really sad because that's a big, up that area is a big camping area and stuff like that. So you can go camping up in the general vicinity and such like that. So if you can just be praying for, Michigan and all the other states that have been hit so hard by all this weather. The weather has just been crazy all over the place. I mean, one day it's snowing, one day it's raining, one day it's 30 degrees, the next day it's 80 degrees. It's just crazy. And then here, as you saw in my video last night, if you watched yesterday's video, it was pretty overcast, a lot of marine layer down at the beach. And I'm looking outside right now and it's really gray and overcast. And every year we get what's called May gray and June gloom. And sometimes that May gray and June gloom carries into July too. So that's the thing about living near the coast, is you just don't know what you're going to get, and that's like living in Michigan too. You don't know what kind of weather you're going to get. You don't know when your travel plans are going to be affected and such. So that was something I learned living in Michigan. As a young kid, I'll tell you real quick a camping story. I went camping with my aunt and uncle on my biological dad's side of the family. And it was my cousin Timmy, my cousin Sarah, my aunt, my uncle, myself. We were all at a campground called Black Lake. And my uncle had to go back to the city they lived in Whittemore, and left my aunt and my two cousins and myself at the campground. And he was big into doing the little racetracks, so they would just do like little races and stuff like that. Nothing big. It was just, it was small town, like blink your eye type thing, and you're gonna miss it all. Anyways, so he left us at the campground while he went back to work on the race cars and the racetrack and all that. And it was beautiful blue skies, and then all of a sudden the skies turned black as the ace of spades. And it was about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And it started getting windy and rainy. And all of a sudden we had a tornado go over the lake. Yeah, That's how quick weather can change when you're in a state like Michigan. I've had other times where beautiful blue skies and then the clouds, the storms come in off the bay, and next thing you know, you need a rowboat to get down the street. I mean, much like my friend Bernadine there, where she lives in Texas, it rains, and they are stuck because it's like just solid mud. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. So yeah, just be saying a prayer for everybody. I mean, like I said, we're coming up into Memorial Day real quick. I know it's the end of May. I know. Don't rush things. I get it. But yeah, we're coming into holidays and summer and travel, and so much has been disrupted by all this weather. The storms. I'm seeing still tornado outbreaks all over the place. So yeah, if you guys just say a little prayer for all this, for the tourist towns and tourist season and people that are wanting to travel to these towns this summer. I know we're going to be going through a couple of them in Missouri and I think Arkansas. I don't remember. But yeah. That's my first sip of coffee this morning, friends. Oh, and it tastes so good. In my Golden Girls mug. Yeah. If you know, you know. Golden Girls was a staple in our household growing up. Shh, we won't tell anybody. All right. So it is Wednesday, which means WIP Wednesday. I have not gotten that new yarn from Hobby Lobby on my hook yet because the patterns I was looking at were calling for a 5-weight or 4-weight yarn. That's a very light 3. So back to the drawing board to find a shawl or a wrap for it. And it looks like I'm going to have to buy more. It looks like I'm going to need more than just 2. So that's okay. I will go back week after next and get 2 more when they are 30% off. I'm not paying full price. 30% off. So I did put in probably about 1.5 rows yesterday on the Beaches blanket. The one that I'm using, crepe and Carolina Skies from Premier. That's in my bedroom though. I'm not going to walk all the way back there and get it. I'm lazy. So I did put about 1.5 rows in on that, and wow, what a difference, you know, when you go from working with a really thin yarn to a thick yarn and a bigger hook. My hand was hurting. Wasn't used to it anymore. But I did get some miles on this V-stitch shawl. And I finally got the yellow to transition in. And now, keep in mind, I do not color control. I let the colors just flow as they come out of the ball. So, here we are. And this does work up super, super fast. So, I really like how the yellow came in. Nice and bright. Get that out of the way. There we go. So yeah, you can see there are the colors, and then whoop, that's where we're at. It looks like I'm going to be coming into, after the yellow, maybe like a little bit of a peachy color, and then back to pink and a lighter pink, and then gray. Yeah. And I did find my other ball of this yarn. It's down here in my project bag under my desk. Yeah. Yep, so that is that, friends. As you have seen by my videos this week, we're just kind of rolling with it. Monday was a run some errands and a small little Hobby Lobby haul, and Tuesday we took a walk down at the beach. I hope you grabbed your jackets because it was cold. And then today, well, story time, and a WIP. So yeah, and some coffee. Some nice coffee. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. That's all I have for you today, friends. I will be back tomorrow with something. I don't know what. What do you guys want to see tomorrow and Friday? What do you want to see? Next week I'm taking y'all on the road. We're gonna go travel on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I hope y'all are ready. Pack your bags. Pack those bags, because we are getting on the road early Monday morning. Yes, we are, and we are driving north. So I hope y'all are ready. But yeah, give me some suggestions down in the comments below. What do you want to see for Thursday and Friday? And I'll see what I can get together for y'all, okay? All right. You guys have a wonderful day. I love you all. God loves you. Be kind to one another. And, oh, real quick, before I let y'all go, I have a special Mother's Day gift coming in the mail. It is going to make my life so much easier on the YouTube streets for recording and such. So stay tuned. All right, friends. I love you all. And I will see you again in the next video. Bye, friends.